That was, annoying. So far, the only time in this game I've been annoyed. I'm also kind of annoyed myself. I didn't figure out that the sheet was referring to dice, but I shouldn't have needed the sheet and the fuck! The sheet and the bookmark when the other one was just the bookmark. That's dumb. Undeniably. So yeah. I'm annoyed at myself, but more so I'm annoyed at the game.
Is this another warehouse?
It seems like it, with more doors.
It looks like it.
Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too.
Yeah, what does it say this time? I never got a good look at it last time.
It's something different though.
Yeah. Ooh, we're actually going to look at it this time? We didn't get to look at it last time. Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. Alright. Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. I have no idea what this would become because there's way too many letters. Like, Fi got that way too quick in the beginning of the game.
Did they make a mistake?
Why would you think that?
That isn't how you spell it.
Spell what?
They added that E to ninth, but why?
Because it's an anagram, just like before. Yeah.
What does it mean?
That is weird. Well, I think memento mori is Latin for something like remember death, or don't forget your mortality. How would you know that? But okay. That other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Well, I guess that relates to the room we were just in, right? Kinda. Yeah.
But what on earth does that mean?
I don't know.
It just seems like gibberish.
It kinda is. It's probably an anagram. Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there.
I see it.
Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor?
Maybe? Is it also a 9-door?
Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
That is curious. There's a big 9 on the other door. I guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
That would be weird if this door didn't open, though. It's just here. Yup. Nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Then why is it here, Miss Know-It-All? We haven't really talked at all yet. Like, we keep going in these doors with people and then having no real conversations with them. It's getting kind of silly. In the first game, if we went in a door with someone, we were going to have at least a decent conversation with them. But in this one, we didn't have shit with Alice in the first door. We didn't get that until after the fact. So, it's weird. Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
Possibly. The other side?
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white.
That's something I wanted to know about in the other playthrough too, but I never got to. If I had to guess, you have to send 3 colors in there, maybe? In each? But if that was the case, then we'd have to all be solos, or we either have to A, all be solos, or we could only open 2 of the doors at a time.
Do you think they could be chromatic doors?
They definitely are. The question is how you open them.
There are 3 of them.
True. Yeah, I think you're right. See? They've got those little boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color.
Yup, apparently.
Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color.
Indeed.
In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Which means adding all 3 together. Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed throughout the warehouse. In other words, Zero Jr.'s back, so he wasn't gone for long. Yeah, I knew he'd have to show up again. Gosh.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was Zero Jr., not the announcer. But okay, never mind. So they're different people. The announcer isn't Zero Jr. I thought that's what he meant when he said announcer. But, alright. Ambidex Gate? Do you mean, like, in one of the Ambidex rooms? Like, someone else is already here?
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Does this apply to everybody? What? How the hell did that happen?
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one.
Before anybody else came here? What dicks?
All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there.
Then let's go.
Come on.
Yeah. Jeez. Not waiting for us. What douchebags. At least it seems like we're gonna vote this time, unlike last time where we didn't. Also, yeah, we have to get there quick. If we all abstain, we all die. That's an important new rule. Before, it didn't really matter last time because we were all there. Although, we were all smart enough to actually click something and not just do nothing, but that would have sucked. But now it matters. Like, really matters. So, yeah. So I don't know if any... I guess nobody else is going to know about this rule then. It's just going to be us. And we're going to have to tell everyone else. Man, all the dialogue branching is going to be weird. What's going on? What's going on? I'm curious. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice. Oh, of course. Dio and Alice. Hey! What the hell's this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Oh? It was Dio? But wait, no. You're not on a team with Alice. You're on a team with Dio.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
Okay. What a dick.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do. If everybody abstains, they all die. In other words, Quark, K, and Phi are potentially going to die now. Because of you. Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Why would you have to say anything? Are you Zero? Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see. He...
What?
What? What happened to Quark?
he collapsed.
What? Again? He collapsed again. Are you kidding? That doesn't... Huh? Alright, let me... What? Quark collapsed again? Are we even gonna get to the AB game this time? I mean, I feel like we have to now that it started, but... Man, I don't get this. Quark collapsed even in this playthrough. Did he still go in the laboratory? Or... No, he couldn't have. It was impossible. Because... Yeah. Quark, K, and Phi went into the... What did they go into? It was magenta plus cyan. So they went into the blue door. Which means they went with the garden? So they wouldn't have went to the laboratory. They also wouldn't have went to B garden. They would have went to the other gardens. But how did Quark catch this? Is it your fault? Do you have it?
It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary.
No, we have to do the AB game or we'll die.
This condition could change at any moment.
God, no! We have to do the AB game now.
You should go.
Oh no.
This is crazy and stupid, and what's going on, and why again? Tenmyoji shoved K aside and leapt through the yellow door. So, the consistent this time is K, or Quark himself. not the door. And this time we don't even have anyone who went in the laboratory, I don't think. The laboratory is in the red door, and they would need exactly Scion. And the people who went in the red door have magenta and yellow. Right? Yeah, so it's impossible that anyone went into the laboratory, if I'm right about how this works. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him. God damn it. Again? This time we have no infirmary. Or wait.
Quark.
We do. I mean, this time we have no medical bay thing, but I guess... where's this going?
Come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Temioji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him.
Is this the exact same dialogue again?
What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme.
We're all gonna die if we don't go do the thing soon.
Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
In the archive? No, that was just piles and piles of books and papers. Nothing even remotely like medicine there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden. Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
Oh, God. Then he's going to... Oh, God, no.
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go?
The pantry.
The pantry, and that would be in the place where the laboratory would have been if you had scanned a different bracelet.
There was tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir? Nothing.
Temioji slumped to the ground. For a moment, there was silence. Fi's command, we scattered, filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet? No one here, huh? Damn! Where'd she go? No point in complaining. I just needed to look somewhere else. I turned and head toward the exit. Ooh, the pantry. This is new. Never been here before. So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Temioji, and Dio searched this room. And see the safe already. Damn. Nothing here either. We need to go find her quick, or she's gonna do something bad. If she does it like Quark did, and nobody's around to stop her. We just saw this. Okay. Shit, I need to hurry. Decided to try the garden, where Fi, Quark, and Kay had gone after passing through the door. Their door. Blech. So is they're gonna be in the A garden this time? Or the C garden? Or no, they can't be in the B garden. That's impossible. What? That's impossible. Unless I'm wrong about how it works. The first thing I noticed when I stepped in was the smell. This doesn't make sense. So my theory was completely off? Why did we go into different rooms, but then Kay, Fi, and Quark went into B garden again? That doesn't make any sense. If it's based on bracelet color, then they couldn't have gone in with what they had. So what the hell is it based on? Is it based on the number of the person who does it? That makes less sense. But I suppose it's possible. I guess? No. No, it's impossible. No, wait, Luna. Okay, no, it's still possible. That's so weird, though, if it's based on the number of the person's bracelet instead of the color. Though I guess that would make... That's the only way it makes sense now. If it's based on the color, then this is impossible. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, in here it was warm and wet like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Damn. She's not here either. Really? That's different. Before she was. This is bad. We'd been searching for Alice for a while and had found nothing. Yeah, before she was, so something changed. I hope that nothing had happened to her, but... I searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be found. What happened? This is pointless, and very different from what happened in the first playthrough. I should just go back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. Uh-oh, ominous music. I'm about to die, aren't I? Or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Man, that beep scares me. When are we ever going to go through those white doors? And what about the AB game? Aren't we all about to die if we don't do it? Man. If we don't do it soon, we're going to die. Because of abstaining. We just found out about that rule. Crew quarters? Somebody in here? Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in the rooms. She's dead? Holy shit! Alice! Well, this is different. Somebody killed her. In the first playthrough, the scalpel went missing and we don't know where it went, but Fi found her in B Garden. But this time, she's found in the crew quarters dead. So, I guess that means we get to ally, right? Or no, it'd be better to betray. Wait, no, sorry, who's Alice partnered with? Partnered with Dio and what's his face? Yeah, they might as well betray at this point, Tenmyoji, because allying is pointless since she's dead. But yeah, so I guess somebody else is gonna have to take her bracelet now. The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red in her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward and then the next. My legs began to wobble. I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Could have been anyone. The killer, that is. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad. We don't actually know anything yet. Oh, you know. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. She's dead. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? Had she stabbed herself? The bracelet is still there, so I think it makes more sense if she stabbed herself. What if she...
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here!
No! No! Something in my brain snapped. Yarg! I'm a pirate! What? A scream clawed its way to my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. Oh, he fainted? When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. What? Game over? Every enemy in somewhere. This wasn't supposed to happen. Game over? What? Well, I guess I got to the end of the playthrough. Okay. Let me check that real quick. I got 2 new things, right? Every ending begins somewhere. Probably when I get my first ending, and this wasn't supposed to happen. Game over ending. So, I died? I have to assume I died. So, that's because of the AB game, right? If everybody abstains, then you die. Which has to mean that everybody abstained. Or something. Or, I guess? Damn it, when are we ever gonna do another AB game? Seriously. So, I guess I start from the beginning again? Wait, there's more? How can there be more? What? Lock number 6.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B then?
I should probably mention something, actually. It's funny how Temioji says he wants to pair up with Alice. Now, I already know why Temioji wants to pair up with Alice. At least I think I do. Based on him knowing the thing about the Ice Nine from being with Clover. However, had I picked Betray first instead of Ally, that could have been something of a red herring. Because you could have thought, oh, this reminds me of the first game, where Ace wanted to talk to Lotus alone and then went and killed her and steal her bracelet. And then, you know, in that pathway, at least the one where I went with Clover, she wound up dead, similar to Lotus. So you could think, oh, maybe it was Temioji, but I already saw the Ally pathway, so that was kind of ruined for me, but yes, it's okay. Me and Magenta, I need 5. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have any problems with it.
Yeah, it would be smart for us to pair up together because we've already been together. And wait, no, that would make more sense if we had 1 BP. Nah, still, kind of smart for us to pair up together. Is it? We could get out if we betrayed each other. I don't know, whatever. If we even get another AB game. That's honestly a shame. There were no objections.
And we're all set.
Yeah, honestly, that's a shame. It's something I'm not a huge fan of. The AB game was something that I was really interested in, and it was one of the most intriguing parts of this game for me so far, was, you know, picking a side, kind of, and, you know, branching off from there. And I was fine with the idea of, oh, that decided which door we went into, you know, fair enough. But I really don't like how we're only getting the 1 fucking AB game, and then, oh, then it's the end of the pathway. I know they're having to be continueds, and there's going to be more doors to go through, but the pathways, I know there's more pathways in this game than the first game, but they still feel shorter than they really should, in my opinion. I don't know. Anyways, let's just keep going.
Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Okie dokie.
9, 8, 7.
Let's do it. Let's go. We nodded quickly to one another and split up. Hooray! Kay, Quark, and Alice headed for the green door, while Temioji, Dio, and Clover ran toward the blue one. My feet slapped against the hard metal of the warehouse floor, and Luna, Phi, and I ran to the red chromatic door, and the next stage of the Nonary game.
2, 1, 0.
Doing this right away. In the previous pathways, we've always had something, some kind of plot before that, but nope. This pathway's probably gonna be over really quickly, judging from the other two.
Chromatic doors closing.
Oh, so what are we gonna go into anyways? Like, the things we've seen are Bee Garden, and only Bee Garden from that place, which is weird. We've also seen the pantry, and the laboratory from the Magenta place, I believe. Right? Yeah, that makes sense. The pantry and the laboratory from the Magenta place. And then, the place I went to had the archives, but it could have also had the medical quarters, or whatever. So this is the place with the pantry and the laboratory, but we're going to be going in a different door to get all together. I do like all the variety they're giving us. I just find it so weird that Garden B was opened. Like, I thought for sure it would have been decided by their bracelet color. But it can't be the bracelet color. Unless there's a trick going on. In which case, that's clever. But, right now, as far as I know, it can't be the bracelet color. It has to be based on the bracelet number, which makes it more confusing. Anyways. Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Indeed.
Yeah, looks like it.
Just like the last 2 times. I wonder what this thing is. You've already seen it twice, Sigma. You clearly keep your memories or something, so...
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Uh-huh.
It's got a lever.
Yep.
Try pulling it, Sigma.
Normally I say no to that, but I guess if it's you. Why should I? Oh, shut up.
It might be dangerous.
Yeah, a guy should do it.
Maybe it'll trigger an explosion.
What?
Or possibly it shocks you when you pull it. Who knows?
It is, to be fair, it is the more manly thing to do to take the fall for the ladies. Right. Then I have no choice. What? That's not usually how he responds. Did you really think I'd say that, you heartless monster? There's nothing on either side, is there? On either side of what? What? Excuse me? Who knows? Then I have no choice. There's nothing on either side, is there? What is she talking about? He.
What's that supposed to mean?
Sorry for the confusion. I was talking about your breasts. What? What? Maybe I'll trigger... Why should I? It might be dangerous. Maybe it'll trigger an explosion. Or possibly it shocks you when you pull it. I get it! Oh, that's kind of a convoluted joke, but I get it. Yeah, okay. Like, what even? That is such a weird joke, though. Honestly, that's way too convoluted.
It's called dressing modestly. I'll have you know I'm a C-cup.
Oh, really? Only a C cup? Well, how about we see some proof? If you're a C cup, I'm packing 12 inches. We continued in that vein for some time until... What do we got this time? Who opened it? Was it Luna? Huh?
What?
What? Huh?
It sounded like you two might take a while, so I pulled the lever.
Oh, okay. Is that all? You sure? You sure you didn't want to get between us? You didn't want us to start making out? Because you want to make out with me? Is that it?
Is that okay?
No! Well, yeah.
Only the one on the left opened.
Yes. Her bracelet has a 5 on it. It has to be based on number as far as I know right now. We both have 6s. Now, I'm assuming that's not the pantry or the laboratory. Let me try and work this out in my head. In the pathway where Quark K and Clover came in here, it was 2 6s and a 5, so a 6 had to have pulled it for the laboratory. The pantry has to have been the one pulling it, which means it would have had to have been, because that was the pathway where Dio, Alice, and Tenmyoldi went together, and they had 2 ones in their team, so that would be why they opened the pantry. I don't know if it works out that way for the other pathways, but it probably, like, it has to, because the color doesn't work, unless it's a combination of both, which is way too convoluted. I really wanted it to be, like, a simple thing that you can math out in your head. Like, for example, Bee Garden, we went in there when we had a 1, a 5, and a 6, and then there was the pathway where Kay, Quark, and Phi went in there, and they had a 6, a 6, and a 5. So it could have been either a 5 or a 6 that gets in the Bee Garden. No, wait, it couldn't have been. Who pulled the lever? It was in our pathway. It was Luna that pulled the lever, I believe. Yeah, Luna pulled the lever. And she had a 5. So there was another 5, and that was Quark who must have pulled the lever, assumingly. And then finally, there's the 3rd place with the archives and the medical place. In the archives, I pulled the lever, and I had a 6. And in the medical one, it would have had to be a 5 or a 1, which is very much possible because Tenmyoldi and Dio were both there. Sorry, I just had to math it out in my head. Make sure it was possible. The others are still shut tight. But if this is the case, like, what is it? How is it differentiating them? Is it something like, because colors was simple. There are 3 colors, 3 doors. But with numbers, it would have to be more complicated. Like, 1, 4, and 7, 2, 5, and 8, 3, 6, and 9 kind of thing. That would work because our numbers are 1, 5, and 6 right now, so they don't match up. But it can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 because then 5 and 6 would work the same door. So yeah, I'm assuming I'm right about that. 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8, 3, 6, 9 opens each door. I don't know. That's my guess right now.
Well, we should get going anyway.
Yeah. Sorry if I wasted a bit of that time, but I really wanted to math that out in my head.
Yeah.
Yup. What do we got? Ooh. What is this place?
It looks like some kind of control room.
Then yeah, this would be a new place. It's not the pantry or the laboratory.
I can see a huge machine of some sort on the other side of this window.
The question is, what kind of machine is it?
Maybe a generator?
Generator. Suppose that would work. Right, well, let's split up and look around. Time to do another puzzle room. Oh boy. Hopefully this one isn't as stupid as the last one. Gosh, that was still... I still remember how dumb that was. It's been a few days, but I still remember.
We need cards with the moon on them for the next AB game, right?
There's no next AB game. Stop teasing me. Yeah. They're probably in this room somewhere.
Then let's get started.
Indeed. Sequel! Woo! Doo-doo!